Hi guys, this is my first vlog on this channel. But anyways, some things that have been bothering me, and I've been following it up on the news, and I try to ignore it, but at the same time, it just really ticks me off, is about the situation with the mosque in New York wanting to be built. Who cares? And there's also issues about a mosque wanting to be built in, I think, Tennessee. Okay, well, everybody deserves a right to their own religion, and if they want to build a house of worship, then they should be entitled to. I mean, you guys talk about freedom of speech. This is America. It's free. Okay, they are Americans, whether they were born here or not. The fact is that they're here and they're trying to make something of themselves. Leave them alone. Let them. If anybody out there has a petition that needs to be signed saying let the mosque be built, let me know, and I will definitely sign it 10 times over, okay? Because I don't think that's right. If people want to build a cathedral, for the Catholics, it would be okay and there would be no questioning. If they wanted to build just a standard Christian church, it would be okay and no one would be asking questions. So why, because it's a mosque for Islam's, there's an issue? That's what I'm not understanding. Is it because it's a mosque, for them? Or is it because of where the location is? Either way, you guys don't have a say. If they've got the money to put up to build this place, for them and their families, and their Lord, or their God, I'm sorry, then let them, you know. They have every right, you know. So when next time I see a Catholic church being built down the street, I'm going to picket it and I'm going to be like, no, you can't build there. And they're going to be like, what? Because I don't want it there. I'm not Catholic, so why should I have a church down the street from me? That's pretty much what you guys are saying, and I don't think it's right, and I think it's rude, and I think it's disrespectful, you know. Um, I don't know. I grew up in a Catholic. My mom was Catholic, and my dad was Southern Baptist. So we grew up in a diverse religious household. But you know what? My brother's Islam. He converted months ago, and I just found out about a week ago. And if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that. But you know what? Am I supposed to disown him and love him less because of the decisions that him and his family decided to make? No, I will support him 180%, if not more. Because they have that right. He has that right. How many Islams are in, or I'm sorry, or Muslims are in the military out there fighting against their own religion to some, to save, the rest, or whatever you want to call it. There's a lot. You'll be surprised how many soldiers are in the military, how many men are in the military that are Islam, or Muslim, however you want to portray that part. But I don't know. I just think it's wrong. You guys just need to grow up. This is America. People are posting images, in statuses and stuff on Facebook, talking about I fly my flag because I'm against the mosque being built in New York and stuff. And you're all talking about freedom of speech, and go America. That's not what America is about. America is about freedom and unity. Are you guys forgetting that part? Unity. You know, we have Jewish, as far as cultures and everything. We've got Jewish, we've got American Indian, American Indians. We got Eastern Indian, or I call them Eastern Indians, but from like India. We've got Germans, we got Panamanians, we got Mexicans, we got Puerto Ricans, we got Cubans, we got blacks, whites, we got Haitians. But can you look at somebody and tell them what they are? No. You look at my brother. My brother is biracial. We are biracial children, and he is Islam. Because that's the route, and that's his faith, and that's what he chose to do. Okay, so if they want to build a house of worship, let them. Leave them alone. Okay? Just leave them alone. They don't picket churches. They don't picket Catholic churches, and everything else. Just leave it alone. And another issue I want to talk about is the Dr. Lara issue, where she's talking about nigga this, nigga that, or nigger, whatever actual term she used, nigga, nigger, whatever. Fact is, she got her point across, and I totally support her. Why? Because you see, white boys, black boys, men, women, all kinds of people walking around talking about nigga this, oh, that's my dog, that's my nigga, that's this, and this. But when she said it to get a point across, why when a white woman says it, even in making a statement, she's a racist, and now apparently she's gonna stop doing her show. No, she has every right, and I think she should continue doing what she's doing. Okay? Because all it is a double standard. That's all it is. Because if I sat there and I said, nigga, please, right? Everyone like, haha, yeah, whatever, and they laugh it off, right? But if my mom said it, she would look down like, what did you say? If my mom wasn't in the room, with people she knew or whatever, and she was on the phone and she said that, how do you think she would be looked at? My mom is white. Culture-wise, she's German. But what's the difference? You look at me, you probably wouldn't know that I was mixed. Some people don't, some people do. My dad says it. My dad's black. Okay, and my dad, what, that makes it right? No, my dad will tell you straight up, no, don't use that. That's you don't want other people to say it. You don't say it. They say do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So if you sit there and talk about nigga this, bitch that, whatever, whoop de woo, and then somebody else says it, all of a sudden it's a racial profiling, and I think it's wrong. All races will sit there and derogatory, one culture and one race. But when it comes back on them, they want to fight, and everyone wants to fight each other. Stop. Like, for real. We need to stop. We need to grow up. This is a whole cycle that has been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years when it comes to racism and everything. When is the cycle going to end? It needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. Y'all need to grow up, and face reality. Everyone's here. America is here, obviously, and there's more and more different diverse cultures and countries that are coming this way. And we need to embrace them, and we need to accept them and make them feel welcome. And that's all I have to say on that.